Okay guys, welcome to a new art blog. This is number 3. Um is what day is today? Today is Monday 23 of November. We are on November. It's starting to hit in the south hemisphere. The summer is coming. Yes, it's nice days in this place, and I don't know how are you. I hope that in your home, in your country, is everything okay? Is everything all right? COVID free, and all that stuff. Today, this series of videos is about, well, me drawing and painting, trying to I'm trying to practice to find my own way through watercolor. I'm sorry, I'm gonna drink some tea. Okay. I'm trying to find my way through watercolor, and I'm trying to get better in my scenario skills. I don't know. I Most of my drawings are characters, little guys, animals, and things like that. So, and not all the time. Most of the time, these characters appear in a white background, total white background. So I think that it's cute. It's like very simple, and it's kind of beautiful. But I love the idea of complete the frame. I always have that concern that I want to make this a scene, because a draw is a frame. It's part of something with movement. When you need to imagine it like a movie. Um, the movie is a sequence of actions, of pictures that represent actions in time. So when you take one of these frames, screenshot, something like that, you get one part of the action, but in the movement of the characters, in the disposition of the background, of the elements in the background, you can see movement, or you can see what is a quiet place, um, or a very noisy uh, ambient, something like that. Well, my draws have that, but very poorly. So I want to get better in that, and the best way is just making this, forcing me to make this um, every week, or every couple of weeks, to maintain, to train my hands, to train my hands and my head in the idea of create spaces. And this is a good exercise to draw a different place of a house, of an imaginary house, and just play with the textures and colors and shapes, and whatever you can imagine it is free drawing here, man. um, So this is basically what I'm doing in this moment. Something I obviously you need to know is what is this sounds in the background in the sound vision. That is what I am. Well, uh, stop. I need to stop right there because I couldn't find the correct words. Um, some creators, some artists like to create with music playing in the background, or I don't know, watching some videos, or just watching movies. I like to create while I'm consuming art. I like to create while I consume art. I don't know. Is that correct? Correct me if it's not. I like to play movies when I drawing, when I'm painting, because it always relaxed me. In high school and in college, I was always drawing in my notebooks while I hear the voice of the teacher, so I can concentrate better. And now I this is what I do. I watch movies and I draw and I paint and I do my stuff. In this case, the movie is, you can, if you hear just the sound, can you imagine it what movie is? Can you guess? Okay, something happened there. Well, it's Joker. It's movie Joker. Um, I rewatched this movie. This is the third time I watch it, so it's good, but I couldn't find what it. No, I don't. How can I explain to you? Something in the movie really annoys me, annoying, annoyed me, annoy me. Yeah, and I couldn't find what it is, so I rewatch it to find it, and I don't know what it is. There is something in the movie that really annoys me. Um, there is a lot of things. You should know that there is a lot of things that annoy me related to art. With my own draws, it is very common. Common. I hate when I I forgot to draw something in perspective, and or when I draw something in perspective and then I saw it and is wrong because the proportions is not good. So this is something that every artist have to deal with. I think it's completely normal. And well, the movies. When I draw, I like to watch movies because I always try to find these little things I never saw the last time, and there is always new things. You have this whole frame in movement, so there is a lot of frames per second when you're watching a movie. You lose a lot of stuff. You lose a lot of details. Because the first time you saw a movie, it's amazing because you are discovering all these parts, all of the details in the backgrounds, in the characters, all that stuff, and obviously the main story. So you are like you receive the impact, but then the second time you watch a movie, you start to to see things that you haven't seen the first times. So um, then that is the moment when you fall in love with a movie. There is these movies in your life that you think or you remember, you just watch and rewatch, and you can find on your TV, and you just stop zapping because you find it, because there is movies you love and you can watch over and over again and never get tired. It's like, yeah, falling in love with your wife, with your, I don't know, with your couple, with your partner. Uh, you can kiss that person one time, but never get tired. It's the same with art, and I like to watch movies that I watch. I don't know, 10 times, 15, 50, a lot of times. If you have these favorite movies, I know that you know what I'm talking about. Um, well, uh, get back to the draw. We are talking about this picture I'm drawing. Okay, so now we have this scenario almost done, all the inking part. I'm using this fine liner Mitsubishi pen, 0.3, I think. This is 0.3. I mostly use 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3, and sometimes 0.5. Yes, and rarely just in just for old marks and things, in the sky and very hard shadows. I use a 0.8 or a Sharpie. Well, this beautiful piece of technology, this piece of art is my um, watercolor palette, and I'm using this pen. It's a pen brush with water brush. I don't know how you call it. Watercolor brush. I'm using this because it's really, really, really nice to use. It's very satisfying for me. It really makes me happy to paint with this pen, with these pens. It's really a collection of pens. They are really easy to use and to clean. That is a really important thing is if you make art constantly, you want to make your things, your work, but then you need to clean most of the times, and obviously you want to make that part of the job a little less um, a little less harder. I thought I say it bad. I'm sorry. Well, but it's really intuitive how to use this, and I like to paint first the part that have more light, or there are they have a color. How can you say it? With a really regular tone. So then I can paint the shadows. The first is just add color to the details. In this case, I'm using a very pallid yellow. Oh, it's not yellow, is green. No, it's green. It's like grass. No, not this is not grass. It's like Um, I I lose that word. I don't know what's the color, the name, but it's a very dark green. Yes, that is it. Okay, I couldn't remember that word. So the next part in this paint is just um well, this is you like this thing, this me talking to you like enough voice while I'm painting. Do you really like this? Because it's funny, it's curious, because I'm talking to an imaginary friend with imaginary friends, people that I know that obviously don't speak in English, but other there is these others that obviously speak English and Spanish or whatever, just Spanish. And I see myself recording this while I'm see the video, because that is the procedure. So um, it's it's weird, guys. It's very weird to narrate this process. This is a process. This is an artistic process. It's really weird to say, um, but it's funny. I like to make it because it's very funny. Okay, reconnect with the paint. Now we are going for the grass. Now you can see that is a different tone. This is more green. Is a more bluish green. It's more blue than yellow, you can see. So it's important to have these contrasts in your frame, because you can show different parts of the space. You can represent it. You can delimitate it with the painting, with the colors, with the shadows, with the temperature of the colors you use. In this case, is a very yellow, very warm palette. I think very warm, but in a sense that reminds you to autumn, the season, because of the of the yellow and the yellow bushes. It's weird because when I paint it looks more green than I'm watching in this moment in the video. So it may be something with the camera or with the light. Yeah, but you can imagine it that it's more greener that it looks. Well, it's important to have this different colors mixture, because you give a more realistic um, harmony to the eyes, and the eyes, the spectre, the well, the person who go to watch this in some moment in the future, your audience um, are attracted by different for the way you mix the colors. It's not just you have the same colors and you give it to two or three different artists, and they will paint and use totally differently the colors. because we are different in our inner worlds. So that representation in colors um, of your inside, that it's painting, that it's the therapeutic part of painting, I think. You can reflect that with an harmony of colors, with I don't know how to say it. It's really difficult to say really technical things that you know how to say in your in Spanish in this case. For me, that I'm not a native English speaker. Well, the way you mix your colors says a lot about your inner you. That's important to note. So when you are consuming art of a specific artist, you are really opened. You open a window to look into his head, into his or her heart. It's really deep, the art in that sense. I know other persons that I don't feel good to call artist. That it's person that just make this quick art things to maintain their sales, because they only are thinking about that. So they optimize their process to make more money in less time. I don't think that is a good representation of what is to express feelings and emotions through painting. But the rest of the artist, the people that put their hearts and minds in every work, that's what I love. That is what I love about art, about painting, about live this life in this way. That's why I have this channel. That's why I paint and I make these things that maybe no one ever will saw again. Because I have a lot of sketchbooks um, in boxes that I never saw. Sometimes I go and I find it when I have I'm moving and things like that. But I'm not a good um, I'm not good making that. So this is something that we share while I'm making this. Then you are watching this video. Yeah, that's the moment. That is when art happens. I think that that is art. The other things, these color resources, the media, what you use to create your art, or how did your art get to the audience, are really things that you can ignore in if the final if the final thing in art is to transmit feelings and emotions. I'm sorry if that is too deep, but I feel it in that way. Um, I think that it's the art for me. Finally, it's the important. It has a very important space in my life. Uh, and this is one of the final part. We are getting to the last details of the paint. You can say now it looks like a place with some structure wood structure in the center, in the center left center. um, there is some chairs. No, that's not the way. Chair buff, something like that. Plants, some trees over there, in a lot of little. Well, there is this bush in the front, right, front left. These other two bush. Well, three bushes, with this cube of granite. I don't know what material is that. Is just a flower base or something. And there is grass. There is this open space of grass, and there is bushes in the background, in the background. In these trees. Well, the original picture has a lot of other things and plants and details, like very sylvatic look. And I removed all of that because I thought that if I proceed to paint all those details in order to look more realistic, I will finally I will have a horrible draw. So for for you, my friends, and for my mental health, I didn't do that. I remove all those details, and I just paint the really beautiful ones. That's something, a detail for you. And this is the final part of the painting. We arrived to the sky, and there is a lot of ways to draw the sky. If you wanted to look like a dawn, if it's day, the middle of the day, if it's night, very late, or just in the afternoon, whatever. You can make a lot of stuff with the sky. We are free to do that. I'm just want to create this contrast between the open space of the sky and the deep color of the light blue, and the yellowish green of the bushes of the backyard. That is the important thing. The backyard. We are drawing a backyard, so I just want to make the contrast between the light blue and the rest of the painting. Yeah, that was correct. And oh my god, there is 28 minutes running in this moment. I don't believe that this is really too short. It look, when I start recording, every time I thought, well, oh my god, this is terribly long. There is a lot of time. But then there is this point when I think, oh, it's really too short. So I'm sorry, guys. We are arriving to the end, but we make this beautiful draw of an imaginary backyard, and it's really cute. I think it's beautiful. I really want to I really want to have this sketchbook full of little scenarios like this, and complete the sequence of videos of art blogs with you, and just to talk about the details of the art, the therapeutic part of the art, of what it is to add colors, what is to choose some pens over others. um, I don't know, that beautiful details of the art that just artists loves. And obviously this is a beautiful way, a good way for me to practice my English, because I love the English speaking, but I don't have no one to speak, so this is the way I do. This is the practiced part, me speaking here and making these little drawings for you. This is the final result. I hope you like it. I hope to like this channel, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.